Well, there is nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Good evening, what a pleasure it is to be here with you, Derek. Sitting over this magnificent stadium with arguably the best two teams, well obviously the best two teams in this competition this year because they're in the final. And what a final we've got. The pitch looks fantastic, the crowd are expectant, there's the trophy just sitting there and the players in the tunnel just about to do what they do best, go out and play and entertain us.
Here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. Toni Kroos plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And leading the attack today is the hard to contain Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, what an achievement to get to back-to-back finals. It really is, especially in the Champions League. But when you get to a final, you have to win it. And they're confident, they have belief, and they're going to try their best to pick that glorious trophy up again.
And so the starting 11 for Bayern. The highly regarded Manuel Neuer starts in goal. David Alaba plays with Jerome Boateng in central defence. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Couldn't keep it. Well, pressing high is something the visitors like to do. It can take a lot out of any team, but it is very much their game. Lee, would you expect that approach this time?
Yeah, absolutely. The press looks on, the way the team's set up. High energy is needed for this tactic. Everyone has to buy into it, but the rewards are big, Derek.
The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Thomas Müller. Goretzka. Now Müller. Can he give them the lead? It's been whipped towards the near post. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Thomas Müller. Lewandowski. This is Müller. Gnabry. Chance to play it in, and Real doing well to win it back. Beautifully disguised ball, just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of the current era, and you'd have to suspect, Lee, that he's going to have some sort of role to play.
Well, he's got amazing finishing ability.
And he's broken free. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. A chance maybe from the wide position. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Alphonso Davies. Thomas Müller. Sané. Could pick out a teammate. At the back post and waiting is Thomas Müller. Oh, it's gone in! And you have to feel for it now. It will go down as an own goal.
see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
So, an own goal, and now they are chasing this game. Goretzka. This is Müller. Joshua Kimmich. And he was in the right place to intercept. Who's getting involved here? Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Leon Goretzka. We're getting the ball forward. Goretzka. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Garincha. Teammate available. Oh, can you believe this? Just when it looked as though the door was locked, it's been reopened.
Well, they're back in it, and you can hear the relief of their fans. Game on. Well, here's the replay. Great disguise on the pullback cross, and that eventually leads to what amounts to a simple task of rounding the goalkeeper. 2v1. There's only one winner. Well, the manager must be delighted with his team after they showed that attitude to get back into this. Top stuff.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match.
Madrid con el 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's been given away here by Ronaldo. Lewandowski. Lost possession.
Vamos, gente, que se os oiga.
Jerome Boateng. Applying vigorous pressure. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. So a throw in here. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Serge Gnabry. Bayern have given it away. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Sané. Still going here, Sané. And options in the centre. Thomas Müller. No real conviction in the challenge. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Will they profit from this situation? And with that, they take the lead.
Well, just look at the celebrations, Derek. The fans are starting to believe it's theirs. Well, here it is again. It's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back. And how strong was he here? Incredible to hold up the defenders and get his shot away. Lovely goal. Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
After falling behind, the onus is on Bayern to come up with a response.
Con el 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Far from textbook defending. Losing possession. Over the touchline for a throw-in. How can he take them on and beat them? And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Corner given to Real Madrid. And fired over by Kroos. Well off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. Sustained pressure and they have the ball now. Goretzka. Lewandowski now. Goretzka. Now with Lewandowski. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Ronaldo. And in with a real chance. Ronaldo! And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, let's look at this again. Magical football on the break. Surprise is the key, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1.
El Madrid. Con el 7, Cristiano.
Given away by Bayern Munich. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Real Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view.
Well, the ref will hear the crowd all right. We can hear him from here. He's taking some stick.
Kimmich. Not to be blunt, a mess of a performance up to this point. How can they improve, Lee?
Well, all eyes on the Bayern coach. He's got his 15 minutes of fame at half-time. Can he change the format around in the second half to try and get Bayern back into this game? He's got his work cut out, that's for sure.
And still looking for space. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Kimmich. Now what can they do from here? Giving it a try, and a fine stop. And a throw-in it's going to be.
Bayern enjoying the bulk of possession here. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they've produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
And Modric might fancy it. An unforced error, you've got to say. Sané. Leon Goretzka. Thomas Müller. Real Madrid have given us away. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Was that the best option to fire it towards goal from that position?
Well, my question to him is why? Why are you shooting from that distance?
Perfectly positioned to take it away. Müller. Corner kick forthcoming. Well, there's a reason why we're highlighting Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been very creative out there, Lee.
Well, they've really struggled to keep him under wraps today. It's simple. His movement really causes defenders problems, and he's done that again today.
So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. A chance maybe from the wide position. Ronaldo is at the far post. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And fired over by Kroos. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
And intercepted it. And that is that for the first half in this Champions League final. And my goodness, Lee, did we think it would be so lopsided?
Well, I didn't, and there's one team very happy in that dressing room and the other one very, very down. But you've got to now play for pride. Come on, you've got families in the stand watching this. You've got to pull your socks up and try and make this second half a little bit more competitive.
Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Well, failure to keep the ball by Bayern. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Benzema. Well, didn't seem to be too much in that offside decision. Lewandowski. Ball played nicely. Well, they keep the ball moving. And an astute piece of defending. Intense pressure. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Defenders need to cover. A counter-attack at pace, excellent football, and not so very far away.
Well, in order to play like this, you do have to have speed in your team, and they have. And they weren't far off there, were they, Derek?
Thomas Müller.
Well, Real have not had too much of the ball, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurt.
And he might be through here. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Thomas Müller. Goretzka has it now. This is Müller. Lewandowski. No, not the best challenge. Determined defending. Toni Kroos. Lewandowski. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Slipshod passing. Jerome Boateng. Thomas Müller. Pavard. Gnabry with it. Leon Goretzka. Not a particularly strong challenge. Possession one. And Bayern have the ball once more. Joshua Kimmich. No real conviction in the challenge. Goretzka. Committed challenge. What can Real do from this position? Easy save, Neuer. Half an hour remaining then. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Lewandowski. Thomas Müller. Well, that's not textbook defending. And Bayern struggling to keep the ball. Kroos getting involved here. Well, he's been ruled offside. It's a substitution for Bayern.
Sale del partido con el 18, Goretzka. Entrará en su lugar con el 8, Javi Martínez.
Garincha. So a throw in here. Garincha. Opportunity it is. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Thomas Müller. Sané. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. And won by Kroos. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And in with a real chance. And far from textbook defending. And foiled by Boateng. Throw-ins given. Options in the middle. Fine reaction from the keeper.
Yeah, it looked like a good opportunity, to be fair, but the keeper was more than equal to it.
Pavard. Now it's with Boateng. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's broken free. Didn't fool the keeper. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And fired over by Kroos. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. In it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here it is again. Ball into the box from the corner. And I bet he can't believe the time and space he's got to simply knock the ball into the net. No jump needed. Too easy. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed.
Con el 4, Sergio Ramos.
Lewandowski. Now it's with Javi Martinez. Given away by Real Madrid. Javi Martinez. Read it well. He'll try his luck here. And that's sound goalkeeping. The referee has given a corner. And Bayern will change personnel now. Over it comes. Well, no end product. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Serge Gnabry. Javi Martinez. Not a great pass. Given away by Javi Martinez. A delicious piece of skill. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. And using his strength to shield the ball. And intercepted it. In with a chance. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Thomas Müller. Regained possession. It was well read and Javi Martinez loses out. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Looks like a twisted knee from down here. You could just see him trying out. But at the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, it petered out. Thomas Müller. Now it's with Javi Martinez. This is Müller. Gnabry. Well, let's make no bones about it. This is a thorough... He's in here. Can he finish? Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Thomas Müller. Sané has it. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Ronaldo. Oh, just off target.
Well, it was a wonderful break at speed and looked like they were going to capitalise on it. Not far off, Derek.
Cambio en el Bayern de Múnich. Sale del partido con el 6, Kimi. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 24, Tolisso.
Pavard. This is Müller. Sané. Thomas Müller. Modric. Possession given away, unfortunately. Nice and easy for the keeper. Garincha. The ball with Luka Modric. It's been whipped towards the near post. And the keeper deals with the danger. Alphonso Davies. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Javi Martinez. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. And possession given away. Toni Kroos, full of ideas on the passing front. The record winners of the UEFA Champions League have done it again. For every success story, there's a hard luck story. But Real Madrid concentrating on their own joy. They do love this competition league.
Yeah, absolutely, and with every winner, there's always a loser. But those players don't care, they're celebrating, and at the start of the season, Derek, Real Madrid will look at certain goals and targets, and the Champions League would have been one of those.
And they know what comes next, the presentation of the cup with the big ears.
Well, you just think how many games he played this season as well. All that's in the past now. The game that's just happened was the most important one.
They're all poised. The Champions League winners. You can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
This is the best bit, Derek, it really is. Celebrating with teammates is great, but sharing it with your supporters through thick and thin. They've supported you and now they get their reward.
This is what they set out to do at the start of the season, and this is what they have delivered.